Hello, my name is Theo Black.
And I'm Sarah Black.
And here's our review in under 7 minutes for the Oscar-nominated animated shorts. No spoilers. For the record, we're not doing pigeons for this one because it seems a little silly. These are really short and you'll kind of know if you want to see them or not.
So the first one we saw was Dear Basketball, which was produced and narrated by Kobe Bryant and animated by Glenn Keane, who's a Disney animator, and you can kind of tell. It's done in a sketchy style. It's not like traditional cell animation, but it's kind of traditional looking.
Yeah.
And it was just a short little narration about the love of the game.
Yep, it's an ode to basketball from Kobe Bryant. Depending on your feelings about Kobe Bryant, basketball or sports, you'll kind of like this one or not, and that's it. It's pretty simple.
Yep.
The next one was Negative Space. It's about a man and his relationship with his father, mostly around packing, as in packing bags.
For a trip.
For a trip. I liked this one a lot. It's probably my favorite of all of them.
Yep.
It's stop motion animation, and it looks kind of paper mache, although I don't know that's what it actually was made of. I thought it was really neat. It has layers, which is really hard to do, layers of depth in the story and sort of the meaning of it, which is really hard to do in 5 minutes or less. I liked how it told the story, and I liked a lot of the visuals because there's even this one part where the clothes sort of wash up like a wave.
Yeah.
It did a lot of really cool things.
Yeah, I thought this was maybe one of my favorites. I'm having trouble deciding, mostly because of the visuals. I just thought it was really arty-farty, which I like.
Yeah.
But also just a good story.
Yeah.
The next one we saw was Lou, which is the Disney Pixar one, and it's very Disney Pixar. It's some children on a playground, and one of them gets into a fight with the lost and found.
Yeah.
It's very cute. It's well done. To me, there's not much more to it than that, but it's a solid little short.
I thought it was really sweet. It's Pixar/Disney being Pixar/Disney. I liked the Lost and Found monster, and I liked the message of it. It's not particularly deep or anything, but it's very sweet.
It's not very arty-farty.
Not very arty-farty. It's if you like Pixar shorts, you'll probably like this one. The next one is called Revolting Rhymes. It's basically an anti-fairy tale fairy tale. It's based off of some
Roald Dahl poems from 1982.
Which is not something I know very well, but it's just a sort of a take on the fairy tales that we know from Disney, sort of slightly twisted. It's fun. It's kind of like a variant of Pixar almost in terms of its animation. I liked some of what it was doing, and the fact that it was all rhymes was really neat. It's not ultimately really a Theo short, so it's hard for me to sort of approach it.
It's not really that short either. It's 29 minutes long. I mean, it was cute. People were laughing. The last of the nominated shorts was Garden Party,
yes,
which probably is my favorite. Normally I like my animation to be, as I've said, arty-farty, very stylized, and this was photoreal, which is someplace we can get to now with computer animation, and it features some frogs enjoying the high life in an abandoned house, which makes it sound like they're going to be talking like Disney type frogs, but no,
they're frogs.
It's like they are frogs.
Yes.
They're like photoreal frogs, and I thought it's a really fun mood piece. There's a little bit of mystery to it.
Yes.
I thought it was fun, and I really liked it.
Yes, I agree with what you've just said entirely. It's even a little sort of dark as it goes along, and I liked that.
Yeah.
It is artsy-fartsy in its own way, even though it is photoreal, which is also not something I'm super into, because it's like, why not just take a photo? But it did it so well, and it's so impressive what they did with it. I just really liked that, and the mystery aspects to it. We are now out of the Oscar-nominated shorts. They just tacked these on for whatever reason, and I'm glad they did. This next one is called Lost Property Office. Essentially, it's about this guy who finds this little robot thing on the train tracks, and he takes it down to the Lost Property Office, which he happens to be the guy who runs that office. And there's a lot of really neat little objects in there. And the animation style is really cool. It's some sort of stop motion.
Yeah, it's stop motion. It's all done with cardboard.
Yeah, it's
but
really...
But you can't really tell.
No, I liked that style. It's sort of all these trains keep rushing around in the background, and I liked how fast they were going.
It was very stylized.
Very stylized.
It made me think of Brothers Quay,
yes,
and I actually really liked the sound design for it, too, the music they used.
It's kind of not as twisted as Brothers Quay. It's a more sort of low-key Brothers Quay type animation, and I liked that. And I liked all just the shots of it. 'Cause it was the kind of had the most expansive set.
Oh, definitely. It was very big. And it didn't have any dialogue, which
No
I
dialogue.
enjoyed.
Yes.
I guess that's what I like that, and in Garden Party. There was no dialogue. I like no dialogue sometimes. The next one we saw was Weeds, which was the shortest. It's about some weeds that want water.
Yeah.
It's set up, payoff. I mean, the beginning, middle, end. Boom, boom, boom. It was, but it was very cute.
It's very cute.
There's not a lot to say about it because it is so short, but I thought it did well with the little story it wanted to tell.
Yeah, it had a little story. It told it very well and very quickly, and it's nice. Yeah,
and we're out.
And we're out. The last one is Achoo. It's, I guess, sort of a story, sort of where the Chinese New Year's parades come from with the dragons. I liked it. It's sort of like a Pixar, almost Disney-esque one. It isn't exactly doing too much more than that, but it's still creative and fun.
I thought it had some style. It had a little bit of characterization and stuff that was a little more than the kind of brightly lit Pixar stuff we see.
Yeah.
That I liked. Story-wise, it was just very cute and sweet.
Yeah.
You should go see them. Find out which one you love the most.
Yeah, go do it.
We can't stop talking about movies, so join us on Twitter.
With spoilers.
You'll find me at Pigeon_Sarah.
And me at Pigeon_Theo.